What if I told you the company that made the phone in your pocket also builds 2,000-foot skyscrapers, military tanks, and some of the largest ships on the planet? Most of us know Samsung for their phones, TVs, and maybe a fridge. But that's like knowing a shark only for the tip of its fin. The reality underneath is a colossal, sprawling empire with a history so dramatic it makes for a masterclass in business strategy, ambition, and brutal transformation. Today, we're diving deep. We're going beyond the Galaxy Fold and uncovering 15 mind-blowing facts about Samsung and, more importantly, the powerful lessons we can learn from them. Stick around because fact number 6 and 12 will completely change how you see this company. Let's get started. Fact number 1. Samsung started as a noodle company. That's right, no microchips, no OLED screens. In 1938, Lee Byung-chul started Samsung as a small trading company, exporting dried Korean fish, vegetables, and its own noodles to China. Fact number 2. The name Samsung means 3 stars. Sam means 3 and Sung means stars. The founder chose this name to represent a vision of a company that would be as big, numerous, and powerful as the stars in the sky. Fact number 3. Samsung C&T built the world's tallest building, the Burj Khalifa. This one blew people's minds. Samsung isn't just a tech company, it's a construction behemoth. Their construction and trading division, Samsung C&T, was the primary contractor for the Burj Khalifa in Dubai, as well as the Petronas Towers in Malaysia. Fact number 4. They are one of the world's biggest shipbuilders. Samsung Heavy Industries has a shipyard in Gyeonggi, South Korea, that is over 40 million square feet. They build colossal oil tankers, LNG carriers, and massive container ships that carry goods around the world. They can build and launch over 30 massive ships a year. Fact number 5. They build military hardware, including jet engines and autonomous sentry guns. For years, a division of Samsung developed things like the K9 Thunder artillery system, military surveillance robots, and even the jet engines for South Korea's fighter jets. This division was later sold, but it shows the sheer breadth of their technical capabilities. Fact number 6. The chairman once ordered 150,000 defective phones to be publicly burned. This is the turning point in Samsung's history. In 1993, Chairman Lee Kun-hee was furious with the poor quality of their products. He gathered 2,000 employees and made them watch as a bulldozer crushed a $50 million pile of defective phones, fax machines, and other gear. Then, it was all set on fire. He famously declared, "Change everything except your wife and kids." Fact number 7. Samsung has its own city. Samsung Digital City in Suwon is a self-contained campus that's the nerve center of their electronics division. It has its own bus lines, a hospital, cafes, and recreation centers for over 35,000 employees. It's where many of their biggest innovations are born. Fact number 8. They supply key components to their biggest rivals. This is a masterclass in strategy. That beautiful OLED screen on Apple's latest iPhone, made by Samsung Display. The advanced memory chips in many high-end devices from competing brands, made by Samsung Semiconductors. They make billions by supplying the very heart of their competitors' products. Fact number 9. The entire Samsung Group accounts for around 15 to 20% of South Korea's total GDP. This is staggering. The success and failure of this one company can literally move the needle for an entire national economy. South Korea is sometimes called the Republic of Samsung. Also, their R&D budget is larger than the GDP of many countries. Samsung consistently spends over $20 billion a year on R&D. This relentless investment in the future is why they lead in so many areas, from foldable displays to next-generation memory chips. Fact number 10. Samsung owns South Korea's largest amusement park. Everland Resort is the Disneyland of South Korea, complete with roller coasters, a water park, and a zoo. And yes, it's owned by Samsung. Fact number 11. The iconic blue Samsung logo has a hidden meaning. The oval shape represents the world, and the name Samsung is written in English to project its global presence. But look closely. The S and the G are open, breaking out of the oval. This symbolizes the company's open-mindedness and desire to communicate with the world. Fact number 12. They launched a car company, and it was a massive failure. In the late 90s, Samsung Motors was launched with huge ambitions. But it came at the worst possible time, right before the Asian financial crisis. The division racked up massive debt and was sold to Renault at a huge loss.
Fact number 13. Samsung made the world's first watch phone in 1999. Long before the Apple Watch or Galaxy Watch, Samsung released the SPHWP-10. It could make calls for 90 minutes and had an LCD screen. It was too far ahead of its time and didn't sell well, but it shows they were thinking about wearables over 2 decades ago. Fact number 14. They are the world's biggest memory chip manufacturer. This is arguably the true source of Samsung's power. They dominate the market for DRAM and NAND flash memory. The chips that are in everything from your iPhone and your laptop to the servers that run Google. Fact number 15. Samsung Life Insurance is one of the largest financial services companies in South Korea. Most people don't know that a massive part of the Samsung empire is in finance. Samsung Life Insurance is a Fortune 500 company on its own. So, what's the big picture here? From noodles to skyscrapers, from burning phones to the chips that power the world, Samsung's journey isn't just about one company. It's a masterclass. Here are 7 big lessons from Samsung's journey. Lesson number 1. Vision fuels growth. From a noodle shop to 3 stars, Samsung's founder dreamed of greatness early on. A bold vision, even when you're small, sets the foundation for exponential growth. Lesson number 2. Diversify to survive. From skyscrapers and ships to theme parks and insurance, Samsung spread its empire wide. Strategic diversification gave them resilience across industries and markets. Lesson number 3. Quality is non-negotiable. When 150,000 defective phones were destroyed, it wasn't just a stunt, it was a declaration. Ruthless commitment to quality turned Samsung from a copycat into a global leader. Lesson number 4.
Build ecosystems that spark innovation. Whether it's an entire Samsung city or billions poured into R&D, creating spaces and resources for innovation pays off with industry-leading breakthroughs. Lesson number 5. Resilience through failure. Samsung Motors collapsed, and the first watch phone flopped. But failure didn't stop them. Resilience and persistence turned setbacks into stepping stones. Lesson number 6. Control what others depend on. With chips powering the world and a GDP-sized footprint in South Korea, Samsung shows the power of controlling critical components and scaling influence. Lesson number 7. Brand beyond products. From a logo designed to symbolize openness to building emotional connections through lifestyle ventures, Samsung reminds us that branding is about meaning, not just marketing. So, the next time you hold a Samsung phone, remember, it's not just a device. It's the result of vision, resilience, and an empire built to last. What was the most surprising lesson for you? Share it in the comments, and if you enjoyed this deep dive, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss what's next. Thanks for watching.